guys having a good time tonight? We are the Brothers Falstaff. We're going to do some improvised Shakespeare for you. You guys want to do that? Yeah, sure, yeah.
Can I get from somebody what is sage advice you might receive?
Don't be a moron.
Don't be a moron.
The sagest.
Yes.
The sagest.
That sounds advice.
I think Plato said that.
Don't be a moron.
If I could get from someone, we're in a mall right now, so what's like a business that you might frequent?
Brazilian wax salon.
A Brazilian wax salon. I think Plato started the first one.
Strip bare the fool's soul to find within him truth. For when you rip away that fleshy, waxen paste, smooth crops and orchards you shall find aplenty. For the fool's harvest is the harvest of all of us, all of our hearts. We envy the fool. The fool goes through life without a care, bare in all possibilities. We strive to be as happy, yea, as lucky as a waxen fool.
What sorrowed days I find myself within. But what has the sickness called love done to me? I be here, bared before the very enemies in the ire of Dionysus, legs like a candle, hot and burning, wax dripping upon them. I do not have the heart to take this next step. My legs, we've taken so many steps together and yet hands. You be the one to take this next step. I cannot do it. What will she think of me? She will think of me as a hairy ogre, a beast of burden. She'll think cow. She'll think bear. She'll think tis.
Oh, Chet, thou hast found thyself pontificating again.
Yea, I am pontificating again.
Have I not told you? Love is a folly.
Well, if you tell me love is a folly, if you have told me love is a folly, then I pray thee tell me again, for it has not sunk in. It merely seems to just sit upon me and dry.
Oh, sit upon you it does. And an ill-fitting garment it is on such a magnificent person as yourself, Chet.
Mercutio, do not look at me like this.
Oh, but I look and I gaze and I see a...
You gaze and you gawk.
I gaze and I gawk, because I do dare to love thee, brother.
And it is very much in so your love that I cannot see. It is like a looking glass, an unfair looking glass. What you see is not what is here. And for I look into you, and I do not see love, I see gawking. And you look into me, and you see love.
Are you still waxing?
I am waxing poetic. And I am wishing to wane now.
Brother, please! Oh.
Thine cackling and thine cawing over matters of love and hair has ruined yet another midday nap. Shall not a moment of peace in this household I find? Though we split the rent 3 ways, 'tis a burden too great to bear to listen to you prattle on about my petty affairs.
Yea, you have been covering all of the utilities of late.
I have covered the utilities of labor.
And forsooth I do, I beseech.
For thy ventures in entrepreneurship thou dost waste on thine own legs. When shalt thou find a studio from which to practice and ply thy craft?
He is still plied. Bright and full with the Egyptian wax.
I see.
Yea, it is less pliable than it once was. I shall give you a goodly reply, that if I shall but take this off, forsooth, may my words be marked true, no greater pain has man ever felt.
May my words be marked true, greater pain I feel.
No greater pain.
Waxing poetic, thank you, waxing
No
poetic.
greater pain. I bring to you, brother, we had a convent of the meaning of love.
The meaning of love.
Of the driver of love.
Look
The
who you
sail
speak to.
that set sail in love. Enlighten us.
Mercutio. Truly, the sails that set sail in love are wasted on the youth and the young. No, love, Mercutio, is, as thy name would procure, mercurial. And one must simply allow it to sail on. Chase not love, chase not beauty, no. Let lust guide thine ways. This is the one true way forward. The seat be still sticky. Damn thee to hell, Chet.
Thou know I found myself most chastened. Yea, 6 years now most chastened.
Chasten, you say, it be a jest, methinks. You be chastened by many a women I've seen.
If thou be chastened, then what be the noise come from thy room thy 3 nights hence?
That be myself holding my own court in solace.
Then I do believe that this note from thy landlord of a noise complaint be yours.
Oh, what a beautiful sonnet he sings. Yea, last Thursday was truly a story of the ages.
I
flew across the sky like Hermes, alone in my beauty. Oh, Hermes.
Good that thou art alone and no one should mark it.
Mark it. Mark it, I would mark it how?
Thou hast made thine lonesomeness known to the entire town at this point. Iago, don't be so cruel. Be still sticky.
It is not sticky enough for you not to rise, for I've done what yea. That be why I have not yet replied.
I beg. But if we are to continue this arrangement, that thou wouldst find studio to ply thy craft, that thou wouldst find woman to ply thy craft. And that in doing so, we might have upon this house a bubble of peace once more, and I may return to my nap. And be still sticky!
Oh, these are a buzz.
My apologies.
No, you give me no apology. You, sir, shall give no apology for trying to better oneself. Why, that is collegiate in idea. You give no apology and no ground. You are a warrior in this love that you shall find, and you will not give purchase. What say he that matters to us? I find in myself most conflicted in this arrangement this trio has. You seek love. I seek love.
What seeks naps?
Naps are not love. Naps are a dalliance of time, stolen from your soul.
I mean, but is not a nap with a lover? Is that not a pursuit?
Oh.
To lie there, betwixt another's arms? Is that not something?
A warm bosom pushing into your shoulder.
And just as you are practicing for a lover, mayhaps he is too.
He is for me.
Maybe for
Oh, I had not thought of such. Oh.
maybe as I wax poetic, words that I did not mean might come true. For I might be a soothsayer.
Thou think, ply not another craft till thou hast finished the verse. But perhaps is interested in me.
Iago? Mercutio?
Yes.
Aye, but is Mercutio in Iago?
Well, Mercutio could be in me.
Depends on which way the snuggling is.
For I could be the big ladle and he could be my little brother. For in sometimes confusion I find myself. Sometimes I find that loneliness brings thoughts that are conflicting. I must to the privy.
I do see upon me quite a tale to be spun, for I think the two of them together might just be fun. It's sticky.
Was said, thou wert told. Thy mother and thine father and thy brother and thy sister all did tell you, be not a moron, move not in with thine objects of affection. Yet here I be, living with those loved and forlorn, for I have entered into contract with them. And now debt hang upon us all. Mercutio, what have we done? Why have I opted to bring thee into mine own house and into my own life, yet in a way that thou cannot be in my bed? Perhaps, Chet may be the answer that I seek. Mayhaps Chet in his talkings and ramblings and waxes poetic may help me convince fair Mercutio that we belong together, and yea, mayhaps I shall be the big lady. Surely this seems correct, that Mercutio should be wrapped in mine arms, held lovingly in this embrace. I caution him to chase not love and act only on lust, for I fear that he would love another. I speak to Chet.
Lovers, I have found my call. Indeed, I have fully embraced that which is my mind firm, my other things, tumescent and firm indeed. For the wonders that did streak upon the sky like Apollo in his chariot are indeed streaming the name Iago. Oh, it was in front of me all along. My blindness a fool's errand. Iago, I did not long for something that I did not know I desired. And so I chased after that which was folly, namely the opposite of the sex. Of course I would not find purchase in the heart of a woman when I do not belong there naturally. I have found my muse, and its name is Iago.
Chet! Yes, Chet! Yes. Are we staying quiet so you can nap? Though this once I do appreciate that thou art following my lead in volume of noise. Yes, it be no free. This be for clandestine purpose. I have found in my heart that I do love you. This is true then. I do not believe that he could know it, and that maybe, perhaps, he would not feel the same so gently. I feel I must enlist thine help in teasing out from fair Mercutio.
Yes. A teasing.
A teasing.
Like the hair of a follicle, just slowly pulling one bit of information after another.
One by one, slowly removed. Surely this be the best way.
Aye, for I can do this, and yet I find myself conflicted, for I am burdened with information, Iago. Burdened, and yet with this conflicting information, I do also know that you pay the utilities, and so I'm indebted to you.
My dear Chet.
Yes.
Dear sweet Chet.
My wealthy Iago.
Sweet, peg-legged Chet.
It's not really peg.
Now I know this is a weaving of thine own making. My dear Chet, if thou wouldst help me convince fair Mercutio that perhaps the loving, the lusting for Iago be the path forward, I would find thee no longer in my debts. Thine books shall be marked paper.
A paid book, pages turned, inks dry, and cover folded on my previous debts, if I were to convince good Mercutio that it is love or lust for Iago. For, as you had suggested earlier, that lust merely is the candle that heats up the wax of love. And so you shall count me a Brazilian!
I knew in my heart, sweet Chet, thou put of Brazil through and through. Let us take this hot wax of lust, lay upon it the paper of love, and rip off the bandage, that we may be brought together.
Truth shall be a raw maker and nary a hair.
Smooth. Soft. From taint to the wound given by my mother at birth. True people, you make a fool of yourself. No one can love you. You're better than maybe a troll. You're better than maybe one of the hirsute Eastern men that you see so often. But you're not much better than someone who could catch Iago's eye. There I am, and hope to wait for better world.
in such goodly ways that when someone is taking a nap, you should stay thy tongue. And yet here I find myself wishing, do I follow the advice of Iago, or do I find myself following the advice of Iago? For I am in great debt, and been asked of a great favor. I be a messenger today, and a truth speaker in this. And yet he be napping. And I am not one who, given a message, will forget it quickly. For once something has been slathered on and dried, it remain for some time with me. And yet the excitement of lust and love be too great. I shall but be this wax, and I shall but tear it from him. I have good. Oh, you look bothered.
No.
Ah, yes.
Not bothered at all.
You have that bothered look about your face.
I simply need the butt of stars. I'm
Sorry, Steve. The butt of stars?
The butt of stars.
Ah, yeah.
What now?
Mightst I practice my craft on you?
This moment.
Yeah. Oh, you nap without pants on.
But I am of the male of the species. Of course, I wear non-trousers when I am napping. But you do this deed for me.
Yeah. In fact, a pot to be heated upon candle. Don't mind my own thing, I still have to remove the wax from.
One moment. Will this be a speedy and quick thing, or will this be as yourself, long and drawn out?
The application of what I might give you shall be short, but I promise the effects shall be long. I say sit, or if you will wander, then I shall chase thee about with this wax. Lay. Aye, and one that could cut a caper. Aye. For now that you have been trapped twixt my wax, I have urgent message for you. My urgent message is that you have been found in the good graces of Iago.
You fiend!
Nay.
Thy silken lips let go mine own secret?
Aye, nay, I have not released any of your secrets. I have been but goodly. I have been well, and in fact it is I have been but a truth speaker this whole time, and in fact it is but that your truth matches like star-crossed lovers Iago's own truth.
Iago's own truth?
He has told me.
Then his heart matches mine.
Of course, yes, of course.
Oh, demon from hell, thy own Satan's dare you eat!
I know him, and he took the information very well. I'm so sorry. If you must keep my ledger clear, then that is okay. I understand.
How now, good Lord? The day finds you well, I assume?
Indeed, the day doth find me well, Mercutio. Thou seem to be half done.
I'm getting to the other lane.
I am what half done, but full of heart. and the part that is done is smooth as silk. Why, not since the day of my birth has this patch of skin been so delicate, porcelain in its heat bed.
Smooth as rare alabaster, that skin be. Mercutio, fair friend. My apologies, fair Mercutio, for I was trying to sneak through the door to listen to the conversation that I was having with Chet, to hear the results. Believe in my heart. He did perhaps convey to thee that my affections
Thine affections
for thee
Thy affections for
do go deeper
Petruchia.
than contracted lease. It seemed to my ear that perhaps you were saying this, though I did not hear thine own reply.
Let me now give you my flat